What's going on, everybody? This is Jose Ledesma, Kuya Can Podcast, baby. I'm here with the co-host. He's back today, Mr. Kuya Flip.
What up, baby?
We have a special guest today, man, a friend of mine, friend of the show, Mr. Lowki, baby.
Yeah, what's happening? Lowki 100 plus in this motherfucker, man.
What's good, bro? It's good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, man? You doing all right?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
We're doing all right. You know, he's
Fantastic.
still the same weight, still same shape. So we're living. We're all right.
Yeah, we eating out here, man.
We eating,
Facts.
baby. Exactly.
We're definitely not skipping.
Facts. PR Poppy's still diabetic.
If you see how much rice he consumes in a week, he would put whole countries to shame.
You're hella disgusting.
So it's good to have you on, brother. Rapper, entrepreneur, Lowki, man. So the fact that your name is Lowki, the first thing I wanted to ask right off rip is, did you base your name on the god of mischief, Lowki?
Nah, man. I feel like I made my name first.
Oh, you feel like I feel that.
I gotta take that up with Lowki though, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. I just made this name a minute ago. You know, I used to go by Young K. You know, I've been rapping for a minute.
Yeah, you've been rapping for a minute.
Yeah, I used to rap in like middle school and shit, but I wasn't really like rapping for real. But I just used to write music and shit. But yeah, Lowki just comes from you know, everybody call me Key. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then I just be doing shit on the low and shit. You know, I pop out when I pop out. You see me when you see me type shit.
Okay, say less. I like that. Okay. Now that we can continue from that point, how would you describe your sound to someone who's never heard your music, bro?
First of all, like, it's hip hop off the top, like, you know what I'm saying. But I try to touch all bases of music. You know what I'm saying. Like, I love all types of music. I haven't really gotten to country yet. Like, y'all was fucking me up with the country earlier, but I can appreciate like all types of music though, you know what I'm saying, and like the time and the creativity that artists put into their craft and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm trying to get into country, but I'm a hip hop rap artist off the rip.
When you say getting into country, are you saying more along the lines of like being a consumer of it, like you want to listen to it, or are you saying you want to dabble in making country?
Listening to it helps me dabble into the music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just made an alternative rock song.
Oh, shit.
Probably like a few weeks ago, just like messing around, listening to like, you know, Men I Trust and just like other types of music and stuff like that. And yeah, I made an alternative rock song. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but
Yeah. We got to hear that after.
You know, yeah, there's nothing wrong with fucking dabbling in other genres too. You know what I mean? It helps, you know what I mean, give yourself new flavor and even give people a new audience. You know what I mean? Give yourself a new audience as well, which I think is hella dope. Are there any themes or messages that you focus in your music, bro?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes. Lately, I just been freestyling, so
Okay.
I be saying anything that like comes to the mind or like whatever the beat make me feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the beat is like hard, I might say some like hard shit or something. You feel me? Or if it's like chill, like I feel like I'm more of a chill rapper though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really project my voice too much. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like I sound better on a chill beat. You
I was
know
about to say, I've always known your music to be more like monotone. You know what I mean? Type of like vibe to it. You know what I mean? When you
like,
get on tracks and shit.
Yeah.
When you said you freestyle, like are you freestyling whole tracks, or are you punching in your freestyles?
I do both. Sometimes whatever fit the moment.
Okay.
Like if I gotta like, cause you know, like with freestyling, like sometimes it be there, sometimes it don't. But yeah, I do a lot. I do it all. I write too, you know. So it's not just one thing that I do. Like I started off writing, and then lately I just been punching in, just because, you know, that's just what I've been doing.
More comfortable?
Nah, it's not even more comfortable. It's just what I've been doing.
When you made your alternative song, what did you do with that one? Did you freestyle that one too, or
Yeah, I punched
you wrote?
in.
Oh damn, that's crazy! I can't imagine Evanescence ever fucking
Yeah,
punching in.
Yeah, exactly. But
Bring me to the light.
yeah. But I had to plan it out first though. So I wrote down some lyrics first, and then as I got the like melody going and stuff like that, then I caught the vibe and then I just freestyled it.
Okay, good shit.
Well, to kind of continue on the fact that you were saying really project your voice in your music. Would you say that style of your music, when it comes to your like more relaxed monotone voice, would you say that's more of a way of you separating yourself from other artists?
Nah, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of conflicting though, because a lot of people done told me like, "Hey, bro, I feel like you'd be way harder if you just spoke up a little bit more." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, I just do what I do, roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do take people's advice though. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What would you say as an independent artist, especially since you're like starting, like we said before we went live, you were talking about how you started like taking this shit a little bit more serious the last year or two. Like, so with that being said, since you've been taking it serious, what would you say has been the biggest challenges you faced as an independent artist?
Just staying motivated for real, like, you know, because it's real life at the end of the day. So we got a lot of stuff going on outside of like what we show on the media or like, you know, in our music and stuff like that. But yeah, I just say staying motivated and, you know, doing shit on your own. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a person who used to feel like, oh, I gotta rock with the homie to go to the studio or something like that.
Oh, you feel like you always had to have someone with you?
Yeah, but lately I've been learning how to do shit to the neck, you know what I'm saying? Just do shit by myself, because at the end of the day, that's who you got, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's who gonna push you to, you know, to the top, or like to be better, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You got to work yourself up there, you know, because no one's going to do it for you.
Yeah.
You got to promote yourself. You're the one that got to make the music. You got to write down your raps. You got to do all that shit yourself. Promote yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
It all comes down to you.
Yeah.
Unless you really got a team that really fuck with you like that, you know what I mean? But until then, you got yourself.
Right.
So while you're building your track list, while you're building yourself as an artist, how would you say the competitive nature of the rap game is since you started taking this more seriously the last couple of years?
Competitiveness, I don't really see no competition. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing me. I'm taking my own route, my own lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out as I go for me. So I don't really see no competition. I'm not in competition with nobody. Not like that. But even in like a sports way, you know what I'm saying? You know how it's all love at the end of the day, sports and shit like that. I don't really see it like that either. But I feel like I could like hang with anybody when it comes to like, you know, spitting on the mic and stuff like that.
So you're just more worried about being in competition with yourself internally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shit like golf.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
You're just practicing on your swing every day, you know what I mean? You're not really worried about anybody else around you.
Yeah.
I respect that, you know what I mean? I know for me, like, if it was something I was doing, I would look at it more like a sports, because that's just how I am.
Yeah.
But I respect that, though, because you want to figure out who you are and better yourself rather than worrying about the next dude type shit.
But I am competitive, though, at the end of the day. So, like, if you like, oh, you suck, you feel me? I'm going to take that personally, you know what I'm saying? And then show you that I don't suck, or, like, I could do better than you or whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel that.
I feel that,
I
too,
play
yeah.
sports, too, at the end of the day. So that's where that competitive shit come from.
No,
Yeah.
I feel that.
I think, my bad, I'm sorry. I think one thing too that makes me more competitive as far as like with the artistry is definitely the fact of when someone doesn't like what you have, it does make you kind of want to go harder to be like, all right, I'm gonna make you like it, just because it's like it's your art. You know what I'm saying? It's an expression of yourself. So it's like I want you to feel this. I want you to do it, and then also at the same time, if there's another person who's in the same lane as you that wants to make music as well, there's that competition, at least for me, bro, where like I've been in the studios with other rappers. I mean there's plenty of rappers here, and it's like, okay, not necessarily who's gonna make the best song, but like who's had the best verse, or you know, that type shit.
You find little pockets of moments in time to try to be competitive.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's what motivates me to a lot, especially with the music.
Nah, yeah, that's that old school shit. Like, you feel me? Like what Kendrick is doing right now, like fucking up the game. Like, you niggas can't fuck with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's bringing other people out. Like, I heard you, like, I don't know if y'all seen, but Lil Wayne, you know, then...
Yeah. I seen the tweet that he had where he pretty much, he was like, he's like, leave me alone. You mean you about to wake a sleeping giant? That's crazy. If Kendrick and Wayne go at it...
That'll be dope.
Oh, my God. That was... Fuck Drake. That little weekend shit was cool. Like, you know what I mean? But obviously, we know K-Dot won that one. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Yeah. But if Kendrick and Wayne go at it, fuck.
We need 05 Wayne. We need 06
Well, I want it to be set up as an Eminem 8 Mile battle, and then just them two right next to each other, winner takes all. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be dope.
Yeah, loser got to jump off the roof.
Yeah.
You're hella disgusting. I'm hella weak. So what would you say, like, since you're building yourself up currently, what would you say your ultimate goal as an artist?
My ultimate goal as an artist is just to
Like, if there was a pinnacle, where would you see yourself at the pinnacle?
you know, just being able to successfully, you know, feed my family and myself, you know, off of what I like doing, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a minute, so if I could do that, that'd be a real blessing, you know what I'm saying?
It's an admirable goal.
Absolutely.
Admirable goal. When did you start rapping?
I made my first song in like 7th grade, so
You know, around roughly what year that was?
I want to say like probably like 2007.
Okay, yep.
Around
Right
that
before
time.
Obama?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it was around that time, yeah. Right when I think what got me into rapping was I watched Get Rich or Die Trying.
Oh, say less.
That's a
Yeah.
fucking goated movie.
Yeah. And I was a
Absolutely.
kid too, so you know after that I was like, yeah, I need the chain and the bulletproof vest right now, man.
Yeah.
That's a little funny.
Yeah,
But no, that's
so,
facts, though.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just I was influenced by the OGs, you know, Nas and all them.
Absolutely. Can you walk us through your songwriting process, bro? I know you said you like to just, kind of flow with the beat when you hear it and shit. But if there was like a track you for surely wrote out and had planned out, can you kind of share with us how that process goes?
Usually in my mind is like, you know, only you can understand yourself, you know what I'm saying? So like if I write if I like what I'm writing and it sounds like a chorus, then I'll make it a chorus. But if what I'm writing what I'm writing doesn't if it sounds like it's just like I'm rapping too fast or like a straight run through, like, you know what I'm saying, then I'm probably just gonna keep it a verse and then try to figure out a chorus later. But I'm pretty standard with how I make my music, you know, a chorus, 16 bars, a chorus, and then maybe a second verse, you know.
Okay, say less. Do you excuse me. In your voice, the way you project yourself in your music, how would you say is the best way for you to stay authentic when it comes to the way you speak in your music, the experiences you share in your music, kind of like that example of your music?
I like my voice because people automatically know it's me. Like if we got in the car right now and I just started playing the song, you'll be listening to it and you automatically be like, wait, is this you, bro? Like, you know,
Yeah.
because people know your voice. Because people always tell me I sound like how I talk, you know.
Yeah.
So
It's distinctive.
yeah. So run that question back.
No. So I was also talking about like you when you talk about your music, like sharing your experiences and you as a person as well, like staying authentic to yourself.
Yeah.
Not only just in your voice, but in what you're spitting.
Nah,
in your music.
yeah. You gotta stay true to yourself, you know, because that's just what makes, like, if you want to make like real music or like, you know what I'm saying, I'm into staying true to myself. I'm not into like creating a false narrative or, you know what I'm saying, acting like I'm doing something I'm not. Like, you know what I'm saying, I try not to do too much, you know, act like I'm, you know, everybody sliding on opposite day type shit, you know what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
I try
You
not
ain't
to.
never lied about that.
Yeah, I try not to do it. I try not to, you know, put that type of stuff in my music, just because I'm not killing 40 niggas every day. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to, you know, keep it street, but stay away from like, you know, that type of shit. You know, I feel like that's what separates me, because it sounds like it could be on that tip with my music, but if you really listen to the lyrics, then I'm actually like, I usually have a topic about something.
Absolutely. I mean, what would you say is like, I know you kind of touched on a little bit of like old school rappers you said, but like, who would you say when you were growing up, right before that 7th grade year when you made your first song, what artist were you really like, oh bro, I want to be like him when I do start making music?
Shit, it was always 50 Cent.
It was always 50 Cent?
Yeah.
Say less.
50, yeah. He had the game on
I
chokehold for a
was about
while.
to say those early 2000s.
Yeah.
Early to
Yeah,
mid 2000s, bro.
for sure.
All of his tracks were
But
damn near
I
hitting.
got like, you know, my mom, and I was born in the '90s, so I got '90 influences. Like I fuck with DJ Quick a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And
If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
yeah. And a few other people I can't think of right off the top right now, but you know, around that time, you know, my dad is from Oakland. He grew up with E40, so we got a lot of E40 and shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Did you know that Oh, you know, no, I'm not
Oh,
going
not
to
E40, not E40. I mean Too Short.
Too Short.
Oh, Too Short, yeah.
That's because they from Oakland.
Yep.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, bro?
No, I was just gonna say the beef that if you listen to E40 a lot too, especially on his first album in the Federation, I think came out like 1991. He was dissing Mac Dre. I think I don't want to like cause
they were
any.
both from Vallejo, weren't they?
I know, yeah, but I think there was some people within their respective cliques that like had issues with each other, and you know it spills over into the music, and
Yeah, it always
you know what I mean.
does.
Yeah. So that's hella crazy though, because when you said E40, I was like, oh shit, I literally just learned about this recently, and I thought it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So can you kind of expand on that though? You said your dad grew up around Too Short. Can you kind of expand on like did you personally ever get to like learn about Too Short from your dad, or like did he?
No,
ever
he said
share?
they just listened to him. He didn't.
Oh, listen to. I thought you said.
Nah, yeah, I didn't get to meet bro or nothing, but my dad got pictures of, you know, back in the days standing on top of a Mustang and shit. You know how Oakland used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
How it still is.
the glory days, how it still is for sure.
Did your dad move here from Oakland, or were you born there? Were you born here? Been here?
Yeah,
like,
I was born in West Sac.
Okay.
Yeah, West Sac, and then I moved to South Sac for like 2 years, and then I grew up in the East,
Okay.
Rancho
Good
type
shit.
shit, Rancho Cordova.
Hell yeah.
Okay, still is.
Yeah, but I went to Bowling Green for like 2 years. If you
Bowling
know where that's
Green?
at, you know where that's at?
That sounds familiar.
It's like connected to Fern Bacon.
Oh, Fern Bacon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I remember I was like hella young walking through Fern Bacon to go to Bowling Green, and all the middle school kids would just be like, "Oh, you guys so cute," going to elementary school.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you kind of were sharing a little bit about your rap group that you were involved in. Can you kind of like elaborate on everyone who's involved and like the name of your guys' group? Because I know your brand. Shout out to his brand. If you want to flip it over to the other one, Judy, real quick. Shout out to his clothing brand. Shout out to his brand called Full Circle. We have the merch right here on the table. Contact Lowki if you want on Instagram if you want to get some of this. But I know is this the same name as the rap group you're a part of?
Yeah.
It's Full Circle.
Yeah.
And then so can you elaborate everybody who's involved and like how you guys are all connected and all your different styles? Can you just lay it all out for us?
Yeah. It's a lot of explaining to do, but right
It's all
now,
good. Nice one.
I've been recording with my bros, Justo, Picasso, somebody I met, I know for a minute, and one of my brothers, Davon, he go by Rambo Soprano. And right now it's just us three pushing it, but it's other people involved that don't even know that they're involved yet, just because I haven't been able to touch bases with them, just because I've been so busy with everything else that I have going on in my life. But basically we're just some creative individuals. We all got different styles. Like Justo, he's from Brooklyn, so he got like a whole type of like East Coast hip hop type vibe. And
Is
like,
he doing drill?
Nah, hell no. We gonna leave that in New York.
Yeah.
But we wish they could get back to like what the East Coast used to be.
Yeah.
But
So is this shit more like a heavy flow storytelling vibe?
it just depends on the song.
Oh, okay.
Really, like I say we kind of like Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang. Okay.
Because everybody's so like unorthodox with their approach and stuff like that. Like we got some people who can't freestyle, and some people who can freestyle, and some people who could only write. But we still all come together and make it work.
Absolutely, that's what's up. I mean, for us, this, like I said, this is called the Cookie Camp Podcast, but the Cookie Camp brand was something that was already established before I joined and started the podcast with Flip right here. I mean, all three of them do music, which is Julian, aka Graffiti Sage, and then D, aka Robbie. D Robbie on Instagram.
Ace 11.
Ace 11.
Yeah. And then Kuya Jew goes by Kuya Jew.
Yeah. So I mean, all three of them individually, they all do music too. You know what I mean? So Ace 11 does fucking producing, basketball training, and then you know what I mean. Kuya Jew does the clothing, like graffiti clothing.
Yeah.
And then he also does music and he writes and shit too. So, I mean, in terms of music as a group, you know what I mean, that's kind of what they do as well. You know what I mean, just in their own way. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah.
I know they're all trying to get me to do music, but that's just
I just asked.
He's
you
gonna
about
drop some shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I know he is.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as his nasal passage is clear, he's gonna drop some
You're hella
shit.
disgusting, bro. Yeah, once his mucus is clear, maybe there's an opportunity. But I mean, if anything, if I do drop anything, it'll probably be country related, to be honest.
Oh my god!
I mean, especially with the red beard I have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I could be Luke Combs.
You look like if Luke Combs was unemployed.
You're fucking disgusting.
Go get you some overalls.
Yeah, facts. No shirt. No shirt.
Hey, no
Just
shirt.
overalls.
He got the 10. I know you got the 10.
Yeah,
You're
the
hella-
Farmer John 10.
You're hella
Yeah.
disgusting. Just fucking overall no shirt and fucking those like jorts.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean? Jorts.
yeah.
And then fucking just long ass fucking.
You got to start chewing tobacco now.
Fuck, I gotta get Zen.
Oh my
I gotta
god,
get Zen right
finna get
now.
Zen done.
That shit is nasty as fuck.
You the type of person to like
Hey.
probably boof your Zins.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm not touching Zen. I just make that as a joke.
You remember we tried to chewing tobacco in the seas?
I did. Yeah, that shit was
we
funny.
both tried it.
That shit was hella funny.
And that
Trying
shit
to
was
stick that shit into your mouth, bro.
burning.
It
That shit was
bro.
burning. Like
Y'all
crazy.
never, yeah. I've chewed before too for like a few months and I got used to it. But did you guys, if you swallow your saliva, bro, all that nicotine, bro, it makes your stomach fucking hurt.
does.
Nah. Yeah, I was scared, bro. Once I started feeling that shit burning, I was like, oh, that's not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that shit's gross. I can go hold that shit's hella disgusting.
Why the fuck did y'all try it?
Because we were doing shit, bro.
We was
Like,
bored as fuck.
okay, well, we're gonna get into the C's where like that'll probably take up the rest of the episode because that's a whole conversation in itself. But like we were literally bored most of the time, bro. So we were just doing shit, to be honest.
That's how crackheads get started. You know, that's
you're
how that
hella
shit
disgusting.
happens.
Hey,
Someone got bored and was like, I wonder what meth's like.
Well, we didn't get that bored. I promise you, it wasn't that boring. But
it's a gateway drug.
The gateway. Boredom is a gateway drug.
Yeah.
no, but yeah, we were just literally just bored and like we would literally like okay, so we would work obviously sometimes, but like most of the time, since we weren't like certified electricians or nothing, we did a lot of shadowing and fucking just watching and learning this shit. So most of the time we were bullshitting. Like all of us, we would all just like literally. They would do fucking freestyling. I would start busting jokes. Like we would all just roast each other and just bullshit. That's just kind of what it was. It was like homies hanging out.
Yeah,
bro.
it was hella fucking dumb because they had us fucking at boot camp to be electricians. It didn't make no sense.
What?
But we never did electrician shit. We just watched other motherfuckers do it.
I was up there, big fella, doing electrician shit.
Well, no, I'm talking
Up there, big
about,
fella.
no, I was too sometimes, but I'm talking about like whenever they would do like fucking certain buildings. I forgot
Like
what
when we was training,
Yeah. Like when we first came out, the first training, like when we first went to St. Louis Obispo the first time. Like I mean, they just had us watch them.
That's
The
what I'm
second
saying.
time is when they allowed us to start doing shit.
Wasn't that like boot camp though? It was hella dumb.
It was hella dumb. You know what I mean? Just being in that dorm and shit.
to do electric work. I feel like it was
So they basically had y'all lift weights and plug outlets.
not
You're
lift
hella
weights,
funny.
not lift weights, but we were waking up at 6 o'clock to fucking run and work out.
Yeah.
You hold on.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
woke up 6 a.m. and ran.
Yeah.
We had
And
to.
worked out.
We had to. If
Ain't
to.
no fucking way.
All of us would have
Ain't
a shower.
no
All of
fucking
us, except
way.
for like 5 of us, would shower the night before so we can get sleep. You know what I mean? But here's the funny thing.
He don't shower now.
Fuck you, bitch.
Damn.
I do. But no. So okay, it was basically like freshman year of college. Like, but you living at a dorm. You know
Oh,
what I'm
you're
saying?
experimenting with other men. Okay.
No, motherfucker,
Come on.
no.
I was there, bro. Don't put me in there.
Yeah, that was not me, bro. That was not me. But anyway, it was kind of like experience like that because we literally took a shuttle bus all the way to San Luis Obispo. So that was a long ass, boring ass ride
With people we didn't even know.
with people we didn't know. We
Sounds
all,
like jail. Like all the way.
like no, deadass. The first time we all met each other was literally in the orientation. And even then, we never said hi to each other. It was like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning doing orientation. And then they were like, oh, yeah, in 2 weeks, we're going to take the shuttle bus to San Luis Obispo. You guys all made it, or you're all part of the C's, blah, blah, blah. And then, in fact, we had to wear these goofy-ass outfits.
Oh, my
tuck them
God.
shits into the jeans.
We had to sew our patches on like
Oh
Boy
my!
Scouts.
I had someone do mine. I didn't do mine.
You had to sew them yourself. They made you sew them like
Yes.
there at camp, or
Yes.
What do you mean you had somebody else?
I had
do it?
somebody else do the sewing. I can't sew for shit. You expect these sausage ass fingers to go through a shirt? Hell nah.
Yeah.
I had somebody else do it.
Remember, I got my patch ripped off
You
by
did.
the like
You
the
did.
manager.
Oh fuck him, bro! I didn't fuck with him. The old white dude, right?
Yeah, no, the lady is the white lady, the old white lady.
Oh, the one that ran the whole shit.
Yeah.
That's right. She did rip your shit off. I forgot about that.
Because it wasn't good enough. She was like, "Look at this shit."
Because you had to have it literally like 6 inches off of the top of the shirt. It had to be a certain amount of inches off the shirt. It had to be centered. Like they were hella like they were trying to be militant about it, but you know what I mean. Like we didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But he did get his shit ripped off.
Hey.
But your shit was also hanging off, if I remember
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's kind of why, because his shit was kind of hanging off the shirt a little bit.
But mind you, bro, this is all to do electric wiring, like electric work.
Yeah, exactly. So it was out of pocket. But yeah, no, deadass. We had
It
to wake
made
up.
no sense.
We had to wake up at 6 a.m. We had that one dude, Cheddar Bob, the one that was our the one that was like the adult in the room, technically, or the main.
Oh yeah,
kinda-
cheddar, something like
Cheddar,
that.
something
yeah.
like that. Dude was from Missouri.
Yeah.
But all he talked about was Gucci, like Gucci the rapper.
Yeah.
He literally talked about nothing but Gucci the whole time when we were there for a week.
He knew his priorities.
They're hella funny. So yeah, we would wake up hella early. They would have us do like a little jog in a circle, basically, like get our blood pumping and shit. And then they would have us like do stretches and you know what I mean. Like it was hella weird, hella random,
We was doing push-ups and all that. Bro.
all that shit, bro. So I mean, but then it was cool though because after we did the long ass classes, because we would literally be in the classroom all day, all of us just in this classroom all fucking day. And as soon as they would let us out around like what was like 4 or 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
we literally would we're at a college campus. We would go to the pool hall, shoot pool. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers was playing dice. Motherfuckers was just rapping and shit, freestyling, playing basketball. They had a basketball court there.
Sounds like a day room for jail.
Dead ass little
That's what it
kid.
sounds like, bro. That's so crazy.
It does. It does.
Hey, you know what's okay? So when you guys were there, who did y'all smoke weed? Anybody have weed?
Yeah, we smoked weed because we went to these trainings about 3 times. So the second time and the third time we came prepared, but the first time nobody was prepared because we didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How? Okay, yeah, because I would have.
Bro,
I mean, without getting into it, bro, but I would have been in there pitching like, "Hey, bro, I got it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
No, yeah, it was definitely like an unknown situation the first go around. Like we literally all met each other on the shuttle bus and when we got settled into the dorm and shit.
Yeah.
Because there was 2 buildings, the female building and then the men building.
No.
So
Which one were you in?
Fuck you.
You know.
So we were all getting settled in and then we're all like introducing ourselves to each other. You know what I mean? So like fucking, I still fuck with Strahan. Remember Strahan? I called him Strahan because he had the gap in his teeth.
Yeah, Michael Strahan.
Yeah, I called him Michael Strahan, dead ass. And they caught on. Everyone called him Strahan.
That's fucking hilarious.
But no, I fuck with him though. Bro's from LA. You know what I mean? Shout out to bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he in LA right now doing his thing as a bus driver for the city.
Oh, so he didn't even finish the electrical program either?
No, he finished it back then, but right now he's a bus driver for LA.
Okay, good shit.
So good for him. You know what I mean? He works for the city, but
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, shout out him. And then I would always kick it with him. I'd kick it with him too, and then I kick it with what was bro's name that almost got beat up when we were out there? The one that kept yelling Crip and shit.
Ooh.
The skinny brother, the one that was always talking shit. The one that was from SAC.
Kev?
Is his name Kev?
I don't know. It was Kev, Losi.
No, it wasn't Lowki.
Yeah, shout out Losi.
Yeah, shout out Lowki. That's the homie.
I know who you're talking
You
about.
know what
I
I'm
can't
talking
remember
about?
his
Bro
name.
was always
though.
stuttering and shit, talking hella fast.
Yeah.
But that's the second time we went to St. Louis Obispo. He almost got beat up.
Why?
Because when we got there were some Bloods from LA, and like he was he was yelling Crip and shit, and they immediately checked him when we got to the basketball court. But I was in the dorm, so I didn't know this.
This dead ass sound like jail, bro.
No,
What the fuck is going on?
So no, I was in the dorm chilling on my
No,
phone.
he was claiming he was a Pyru from some set in LA, and these
that's
dudes
what it
from
was.
LA.
Yeah. And they were all from LA, and they were like, "What?" Like they were checking him immediately. And then all I heard from him, because I wasn't there, like I said, I was in the dorm on my phone on Netflix, and then I heard about this later. And then you and Lowki told me that they pressed him and shit. I was like, "Bruh, you should have calmed his ass down." Because he was always hella loud and stuttering and shit. You know what I mean?
One of those chit chatters.
Chit chatters for sure.
Yeah.
Like he'll be speaking without thinking type shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So that's who he was. But like once we all like kicked it that first week, the first time we went to San Luis Obispo, like we all became hella cool. I mean, there was hella people from LA, people from the Valley, people from SAC, obviously. It was cool ass time, you know what I mean? Especially when we all played basketball and shit. But the C's were interesting, bro, because
That's why
I didn't go with y'all the third time because I don't know why I wasn't selected the third time, but the first two times I remember those because I mean that shit was fun. Yeah. But the first time was all school and paperwork, and the second time we went back was the actual HVAC shit where they had us like checking everything, the AC units and fucking electrical work. And they had us check a whole bunch of random shit. But like that experience overall, I wouldn't trade that for nothing because that shit was fun, bro.
Yeah, that's where I learned how to take a shit anywhere in public.
What the fuck?
Because you know how people be like, oh, I don't want to take a shit in the like public restroom.
Yeah.
But in the C's, you're gonna be in a predicament like you gotta use the bathroom. Where else you gonna use the bathroom, bro? Like even if
we always worked at schools,
yeah,
elementary and high schools and shit. So you had to go. You know what I mean, whenever you had to go, you had to go. And we would be there for literally 8-9 hours straight.
Oh yeah,
porta potties and shit, you know.
Oh my god, it'd be like 100 degrees outside. It'd be a porta potty and just
it's just fucking terrible.
Fumigating,
bro. The bathroom at the C's was terrible, especially the shower situation. You dead ass motherfuckers didn't give a fuck because you know certain people were weird, but like they literally it was literally like a jail shower. It was literally like a jail shower. There's nothing but shower heads in a circle. In a circle. And you dead ass, I dead ass would be like, bro, I'm waiting until there's no one in there, and I'm gonna get the farthest one away. So if I hear footsteps, I know there's someone in there. You know what I mean? But I'm waiting until there's no one in there because that shit's weird. But motherfuckers at nighttime, like right before bedtime, when they would tell us to turn off lights and shit, motherfuckers would all just run in there and shower at the same time. I'm like, y'all wicked, bro. Y'all wicked to just, you know what I mean, all hop in the shower at the same time. Because that's all it was. It was like 7-8 shower heads.
There were ever no fights in the shower?
Nah.
And we got done like that?
We fucked.
Because it sound like jail, and I just need to make sure.
No, there was no fights. But I will say this. I'll say, like, there was a lot of fucking with people. Like, we kept fucking with, what was that one dude? The light-skinned dude?
Snorlax.
We kept fucking with him.
Why? What?
Snorlax. I don't know. We just kept fucking with him.
How would y'all fuck with him?
Like, I don't know, bro.
I didn't fuck with him. There was bullies, though. There was bullying, bro. And then, bro, he went hella out of pocket and spit on him. Oh, you wasn't there. Oh, I wasn't there?
Yeah, at the
third camp, they, remember, bro, who be talking too much? He spit in his face.
Oh, he spit in his face?
Yeah, and he got kicked. That's how he got kicked out the program.
Oh, Snorlax got kicked out?
They both did.
Oh, they both did. That's crazy. I didn't know that. But I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with Snorlax. But it was because bro would talk funny and shit. Bro would.
See, bully.
He's a bully, bro.
I'm not a bully, bro. I'm not
You're
a bully,
bullying him because he had an accent.
He didn't have an
accent.
And he was kind of slow, like radio.
But it wasn't an accent though. It was like a stammering.
It was like bullying radio.
You're wrong for that, bro. I did not bully radio, bro.
It was like bullying radio.
That's foul, bro. I wasn't bullying, bro, like that. No, but what's his name?
We had some
Kevin was really on his helmet though.
Yeah.
He was really on his helmet. Even though he stuttered like a mug, he was on his helmet tough.
Yeah.
Like, remember that? I can't repeat the song, but you remember that song they kept blasting on the damn speaker?
Nah.
Oh, shit, never mind. I can't even say it because, I mean, it's not appropriate for YouTube, but there was, okay, I'll share it with you after the episode, but yeah, there was a specific song that Kevin would keep playing, and he would literally try to keep him awake. Remember when he would try to go to sleep, Snorlax?
Yeah.
They would literally put the Bluetooth speaker. He would literally put the Bluetooth speaker on his bunk bed and fucking just blast that shit. And I'll share the song afterwards. But anyway,
I don't remember that shit.
But that shit was hella funny. Remember that fat Mexican cat from LA? He got into a fucking dance battle with fucking Cheddar Bob or Cheddar Dude. Remember that or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was hella funny. And then you dance battled him in the fucking pool hall. That shit was hella funny. I'm not gonna lie.
You ain't never dance battle, Joe?
No, I don't dance. What the fuck?
I think he was out there stripping.
Oh, hell yeah.
First of all,
he would if he started dance battling, his first go-to move, twerk.
You're hella disgusting.
Right out the gate.
Your favorite song is "Get It Sexy." I don't want to hear.
I love that song.
I know you do.
It's a real bitch.
You're immediately clapping cheeks. Why are you clapping and with no hands?
Why are your hands in your pocket and someone's clapping?
Oh my god. Okay, bro. So, just to kind of bring it back to you and your artistry and your branding. Can you speak on your brand Full Circle as a whole, and like why is it called Full Circle, and what is the meaning behind it? Just everything that has to do with Full Circle.
Full Circle. It's basically just like, you know, the way of life, you know what I'm saying? It's like a karmic view, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you believe in karma, you know, what goes around comes around. Full circle is just like, you know, everything goes in a full circle. Like, yeah, you know, like if you're not putting in work, you know what I'm saying, then it's not going to show. But if you put in work, like, eventually what you putting in work for is going to, like, you know, going to come around and it's going to be a connect and make sense and be a full circle, you know what I'm saying? Even with, like, you know, the world is a circle, you know what I'm saying?
So like goes around, comes around type shit.
Yeah, the universe is like, you know, circular.
So you think Earth is round?
Nah, I'm actually conflicted, which is crazy right now. I'm conflicted.
With as far as whether it's
That's why-
flat
yeah,
or...
yeah. Like, it's funny because
Bro, it's round. It's not that.
You're round.
no, bro. Because flight, if you're looking at it and from the pilot's point of view, the world is flat, and that's why they can't land certain places. Like when it be like they have to make an emergency stop. But if you look at the map, they'll be like, it looks like we're closer to this island or this place, but that's looking at it at the world's circle map. But if you look at it on a flat map, you'll see why that they can't stop right here and they got to go to this different one and hella other shit like that.
Okay.
But most pilots will tell you that the world
Seems flat to them.
yeah.
Okay. That
So
makes
I don't
sense.
know the truth though. So it's really conflicting.
It is conflicting, especially when you've got many sources that say it is round or oval shaped,
Yeah.
right? Was that Neil Grayson?
Neil deGrasse, yeah.
No, is it deGrasse or Grayson? I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
I know you. The
Okay,
scientist,
so
the scientist,
yes,
yeah.
so even he was like saying that Earth is oval shaped,
Yeah.
still a sphere but oval shaped,
Yeah.
and not round, and then or not completely circular.
Yeah.
But then, you know, there's other people too who do these tests, like this large lake. They'll put 2 points of light at them, and if there's a real curvature of the Earth, you wouldn't be able to see the other light. But since you can from these, you know, you see both lights from both standing points, that tells you that this area is flat. And with the equation of how it is, if it really was a curvature to the Earth, we shouldn't be able to see it. But because you can see it, that's another thing that says it's flat. So
Yeah.
people run these tests all the time and shit like that.
That should be making sense though. Like, you know what I'm saying. So we'll never know the truth though.
No, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I know that's a funny thing to bring up, but like I also had noticed the conversation was being had on Kai Cenat's streams.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a clip on TikTok where it was I think Kyrie was on it, Kyrie Irving.
Oh, shout out Unc.
Yeah,
Oh,
shout
God,
out
shout
Uncle
out
Drew. But that was like one of the first questions that Kai had asked him. Like, what you think because you know he was controversial with it a couple years ago when he first brought it up or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he was like, "Oh, it's totally flat." He was like, even scientists said so. And I was like, wow, you didn't really cite your sources, but okay.
You're hella funny.
You didn't really cite your sources on that one.
You didn't
but
really
okay.
tell me exactly who said what.
Who said what,
Yeah.
but you know, I'll take your word for it, Kyrie, since
Yeah.
you're a hooper for real. Even though he's like 34 years old.
Hold
now.
on really quick. I just wanted to, we have a couple of comments. The Cosmic Lore said, "What up, y'all?" And then they had said DJ Quick with explanation points when you had mentioned that earlier.
Okay, yeah.
And then
out,
Mom,
bro.
she just said, love the Too Short. Or mom said she loved Too Short years ago.
Okay.
Your mom?
My mom,
Oh,
yeah, she's
shout out
watching right
Mom.
now.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out
Mom.
Mom Dukes, man.
Yeah.
Getting it. Getting while the getting is good.
Getting
Getting it while you can, you should be. Getting it.
That song's so far.
That's stupid fire. So, okay, so specifically the C's. Let's kind of touch that back a little bit on that. Like, what would you say about your experiences for you specifically and, like, the people you met while you were there? How would you describe that experience?
Well, hold on really quick. First, can you explain what the C's is?
Oh, California Conservation Corps. They call it the C's for short so you don't have to say the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a government-funded program that's also a job that helps young don't really have a way individuals into something. They're technically the point of the program is to help young people develop a skill so that they can then use that skill for a career, shit like that. Yeah. But when you're really in it, it's really bullshit, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like There's places that offer housing. So like Ponderosa, that area, they have a place where it's actual. You can live there while working there, but they'll just take money out of your check for housing and food and shit like that. Or you can be like here in the SAC location, which is in downtown. It's a non-housing place, so you live wherever you live, and then you just come to work like a regular job.
I thought it was like you had to be homeless.
No. So, but it's supposed to help you develop a skill so that you can get a career by doing it, and then that supposedly, they say certain companies recognize the C's as like a good training program so that you help get hired over there. I think it's all bullshit, but this is what they tell you when you join. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, California Conservation Corps. If you are young, fresh out of high school, I would say do it for the experience. You know what I mean? So you can learn shit, because they do teach you shit. I'm not gonna lie, they do actually teach you shit, but for the experience, to learn and to also meet new people, and to, you know what I mean, if you're a socially awkward individual, it definitely helps you become social, because you got to talk to everybody, and these are people you talk to that are all from different walks of life. I mean, shit, normally probably me and Kijani wouldn't have fucking met and talked, but because we were all part of the C's, everyone who was in the SAC location, of course, like a lot of us, you know what I mean, got to talk and chop it up, and a lot of us became cool after the C's too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
like federal prison, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Stick
exactly.
with your city.
Yeah, exactly.
bro,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
fucking disgusting.
That's what it sounds
No,
like.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
No, low key, it is though. But yeah, so I mean, that's what it is though. Too. You know, long story short, that's what it is. And for when we went, I don't know if it's changed since, but you do get sent to a couple trainings in St. Louis Obispo, and it's like a dormitory. You're there for a whole week. You know what I mean? It's cool scenery though. It is a dope scenery. I like the scenery at least, because you had two big ass mountains that look like tits. You know what I mean? On the other side, and then like and then.
Oh my god.
And then like a 10-15 minute drive was the beach. So they took us to the beach. We were there for the whole day. They had a boardwalk, so we were, you know what I mean, getting food. I mean, we saw hella dogs. Like there was that one Saint Bernard, fucking big ass Saint Bernard. I remember that dog. Yeah. We even recreated the fucking Knick Knack Paddywhack video. Remember that?
Yeah, I still got that video.
I still got that video too. I always put it on. Social media every year on the anniversary whenever it pops up. Yeah. It was like Peter Piper, pick a pan. Dan is the man. Now show me what you got. What is you doing, baby? Remember that one?
Video. Yeah,
remember that one? So that was what I did on Snapchat, and then every time I show it, people like, yeah, I mean, remember what it's from, and they love that shit. It's hella funny. And I remember we were at the beach, and I was like, bro, we gotta recreate this. You know what I mean? I'm fat, you're skinny. You can dance, I can't. I'll be the guy with the camera. You be the guy dancing in the back.
Yeah, do it. I was a dude humping the air.
Humping the air for sure.
Dude humping the air.
For sure.
But yeah, no. So like, yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're young, like fresh out of high school, I would say absolutely do it. Or if you're an individual that tried college but college isn't for you, do it as well. You know, I mean, just make sure you see through the bullshit and make sure you're careful with the people that are in charge, because the dude that we had there, the older white dude, I did not fuck with bruh at all. Remember, you know what dude I'm talking about, right? The one at the Sacramento location?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're not gonna say no names.
Yeah, we're not gonna say names.
Yeah, because he's still there.
I don't know if he's there or not. I don't know. It's been fucking 7 years, but
Nah, yeah. Fuck the C's though, bro.
He was an old ass white dude, and he was doing too fucking much. Like, bro, you're dealing with a bunch of motherfuckers that are 19, 20 years old, still learning shit at the moment, and you're like trying to treat this shit like it's military, bro. It's not military. I can literally quit right now, and I'm not fucking enlisted.
Yeah.
Like,
relax, no,
bro.
that's why I said they treat that shit like a boot camp.
They do. So like, especially that dude in particular, nobody fucked with him. So fuck him. But Craig was cool though.
Yeah.
I fuck with Craig. Craig was cool ass people.
Yeah, shout out Craig.
Yeah, shout out Craig. But
we can't give him too much promo though.
Oh yeah, not too much, because he was still leadership. You know what I mean? Fuck that. But anyway, so like I said, if you're a young individual, man or woman, I mean, you tried college ain't for you, or you don't know what to do with yourself, you have like no direction, do it. Fuck it. Because that's what I did. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do when I graduate high school. So I was like, I only knew about it because when I was in high school, shout out to the homie Jair, but me and Jair were told by a counselor about the C's.
Yeah.
And the lady took people from Sheldon, which is where I went to school, and people from Monterey Trail to the Ponderosa living housing place, and they told us all about the C's, you know what it is, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, well, it's one in Sacramento, but you don't have to live there. And I was like, oh, cool, perfect. Let me say less. But when I was told that senior year, and then like 4 or 5 months later when I graduated, I was like, well, fuck, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was like, fuck, I'll join. I ain't got shit else going on.
Yeah.
So that was kind of, for me, my experience of, you know what I mean, joining in and saying fuck it.
Yeah.
And I don't regret it. I mean, I wasn't there long, but I don't regret it. That shit was fun.
Yeah, it was, for sure. I found out because my homie that I started off making music with, Kavasi, he joined and he did the grade program. And that's like when they go cut down trees in the forest and shit.
And the forest fires and shit.
Yeah, and he went on a fire. Bro went on a fire, and he quit right after the fire because he was gone for hella long. But all I remember...
Yeah, bro, they send you out for 2 weeks with no shower, bro.
Nah, he said he was gone for like 4 weeks. And
crazy work.
But he came back with like eight
No, you
bands.
come back with bread.
He came back with like 8 bands, and after that, I was like, bro, I gotta go. You feel me? Put me on. And that's how I found out about the program.
But that was because he was part of the actual fire department program, right?
Yeah, and then they changed our shit to Energy as soon as we started.
Yeah, because Sacramento location was the Energy location. Ponderosa, where you live in there, that one's the fucking fire department location. But they did electrician, they did fire, and then they did, what was the third one?
Great. But we all did fire though. Like if there was a fire emergency, we would all.
That's why I quit.
Yeah, we all would have to go. Yeah,
because
remember they was calling people. For
I know
the
we were the last. Sacramento was the last location to get called for a fire.
Yeah,
and they literally was like, "Oh yeah, we're about to ship out like next week." And then they were explaining like what we're gonna do. Like it wasn't like it was gonna be hard work for us, but when they said we were gonna be gone for like 2-3 weeks and only maybe shower once or twice, I'm like, bro, this is wild.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm quitting,
God.
bro. I'm quitting.
You're already battling schmegma, so.
But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah,
the question you had asked him earlier about what he had gained from being
being there. Yeah.
I gained, like I said, I learned how to take a shit anywhere.
That's a real life skill.
Yeah, I feel like it is, bro, because a lot of people don't be comfortable to use a public restroom. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I learned how to take a shit everywhere. And
that is all funny.
And yeah, I learned how to we could redo some lights in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially the ceiling ones, like these ones right here.
Yeah, the fluorescent bulbs.
And just getting out of that shit was like camping, and I ain't never went camping, I'm black, we don't really do shit like that, so you feel me? Just being out in the woods and shit, and like in bunkers and like just doing shit that I ain't never done before was cool. It's a cool experience.
Did you actually go to the fire?
Nah, hell no. I got fired before you, bro.
Oh, that's right. You did get fired before.
Yeah.
I quit. They were like,
quit.
They were like, you got to either go with us or you got to like quit right now. And I was like, oh no, bro, I'm not going with you. I'm quitting.
Me and Lowki and them got fired because we got caught
smoking, right?
Yeah, we got caught smoking. A pedestrian took a picture of us.
That's so wild, bro.
And sent it to the board director.
Well, it's hard to fucking, you know what I mean, to people to not look at you when you're in this fucking goofy ass uniform. You know what I mean? So of course some old white person's gonna look at you and be like, they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah. And we were in the cuts. We were in the alley too.
Oh yeah, right across the street. That's where y'all really fucked up though. Y'all was in the alley across the street, and right there's nothing but fucking apartments, and people can look down on you type shit.
There's no way that you could have just been like, nah, it was a cigarette, or they didn't even allow cigarette smoking.
Shit.
No, I think they allowed cigarette smoking,
Nah,
but you had to smoke during breaks.
But yeah, I think it's because we got back to the place hella early, and we had time, and we were still on the clock, and we were off. We were treating that shit like we wasn't on the clock. Like, we were off the job site and shit, you feel me? And somebody took pictures of us smoking weed. And, yeah. I tried to deny it, but they was like, we know who you hang out with.
Damn.
Hella discriminatory.
Yeah. But, Lowki and fucking Kev had crazy-ass dreads back then. One of them had
They
starter pack.
They did.
Fucking twisty dreads.
That was Kev, yeah. He had the starter
Lowki
pack.
had the long-ass one, so you feel me? It's pretty distinctive. And I had a fade.
Yeah. And fucking that one skinny cat, he had a fucking bald fade. He had the military crew cut. But yeah, no, yeah, that's right. You guys did, yeah. It was like 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks later they were like, oh yeah, we're going to the fire, and I was like, I'm not going. And they were like, oh okay, well you got to sign these papers and say you quit. I was like, all right, say less. I'm out of here. Fuck y'all.
They give you a ride back. You had to find one back.
I had a car already. That was when I had the Honda.
Oh fuck that Honda.
I loved that fucking Honda. The opportunities that Honda provided.
Jeez.
A young 21-year-old Jose.
Yeah.
was very vicious.
Man.
Absolutely would do that Honda again. Wherever that Honda is, please bring it. No, I'm like to set address.
You sold it?
Yeah, I sold that shit.
He shouldn't have.
I shouldn't have. I
See what
fucking.
he's driving now. Fuck.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen it, have you?
The truck?
Oh yeah, the big body outside.
Yeah, nah, that fits you.
Yeah, but I loved that fucking Honda, bro. I miss the Honda, especially the fact that it was a 4-door, so I was actually able to lean that shit back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that was a good times, man. But yeah, no, I mean for me personally though, the siege it was cool. I mean while it lasted. I mean, shit. I mean, we'll talk about some more shit after this, but you know, I mean, there were some cool ass people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean that we met. And it was a cool time. You know what I mean for what it was. You know what I mean for what it was a cool ass time.
Hell yeah.
Especially Michael Strahan. Shout out Strahan. I fuck with bruh. I still talk to him to this day. I haven't really talked to Lowki. I know you still talk to Lowki.
Yeah, I be tapping in with bro from now and then.
Cause he be doing rapping and shit too.
Yeah. I be seeing him too around the city sometimes.
Where he's from Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you gotta put me on.
Yeah, I'll show you his
Put me
Instagram
on.
and shit. Yeah. So for you, bro, we
he
are.
be doing the rap battles.
Huh?
He be doing rap battles.
Yeah, he be doing the rap battles.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
rap
that's
battles.
good. Yeah, put me on. Let me see his page when we're done.
Yeah, I got you. So for you, bro, what would you say is the next step for you as an artist, bro, going forward?
Going forward, I would say the next step is like put myself out there more, you know what I'm saying? You know, because I really am like my name, you know what I'm saying? I don't put myself out there enough, you know. I don't really post like that, you know, because I'm the type of person who think about posting when it's done, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people post their plate? I eat my plate and be like, damn, I should have posted that, you feel me? But
Right.
it's too late. So, yeah, I just think the next step is just consistency. And I feel like that'll take me to where I want to be, you know, as long as I could stay, you know, consistent with myself. I feel like I could get to where I want to be.
One thing I will say, bro, that I've learned about like this whole process of content creation, like since we started this podcast, because he's a lot more familiar, and the homies from Cookie Camp are a lot more familiar with this than me, because I'm new to this whole shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like podcasting is my way into it, obviously. So
Yeah.
like one thing I have learned is like you got to work just as hard with promoting yourself and posting as much as your actual content.
As
Yeah,
as far as the actual work
Like
itself.
because like people, even if you don't make that much music, if you just continually promote yourself and get your name out there, people then start discovering you, even if it's older shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Eventually they'll run into something that involves your name, whether it's your brand, whether it's your music. You know what I mean? But the promoting part is honestly I would say even more important than your actual content, because the world of social media is all about what? Algorithms, posting, you know what I mean? Just getting shit into the sphere. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
if I was to tell you that, bro, like that's what I would share with you, bro, because that's one thing I've learned in my short time of doing this podcasting and shit. Like, because people I don't even know, bro, like the other day, oh man, my fucking nose. The other day, like, I had people who I never, you're hella disgusting. No, motherfucker, I got mucus.
You know he's Puerto Rican.
Oh yeah.
Motherfucker, that's Colombian, first of all.
Yeah. No matter.
That's y'all cousin.
You're,
Exactly,
you're
yeah.
hella disgusting.
Spanish is Spanish.
Yeah, okay, slanted eyed. So I was saying, like, the other day, like, someone was like, oh, yeah, bro, I have no idea who Brett is. He was like, oh, I fuck with the podcast, bro. He's like, you and your boy are killing it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, first of all, what's good? What's your name? You know what I mean? Like, who are you? But he then was like, oh, no, I really fuck with it. You guys all do a different type of shit. He was like, I fuck with that. I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, just the fact that my boy right here, he kills it on the back end, because he does our clips. He does the editing for the clips.
Right.
He edits the episodes. He puts the cover photo on the YouTube page. So the YouTube page is all him. So when we're done with this episode, he'll do the clips and all that. And that part is honestly just as important as us getting in this booth and talking to people, because that's what really gets the name out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because putting it on social media, especially because he also does the TikTok page too. So just putting it out there, you know, I mean, people knowing that there's a podcast that's local here in Sacramento, and that's people that are local to the city and that are talking to people that are also from Sacramento, but are artists and movie actors and producers and fucking pro wrestlers. Like, we've had all types of people on here so far.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen that episode.
So, like, just getting the word out there, you know what I mean, and getting to the algorithms and shit is honestly what's really, like, surprised me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something I've learned. You know what I mean? Because when you have people who you don't even have any fucking clue, or like a dude I went to high school with, like, I went to the Niner game a couple weeks ago against the Seahawks, or was that last week? Yeah, I think it was
Seahawks is when we lost.
Yeah, the one we lost. Yeah, so like, a dude I hadn't seen in like 7-8 years. He was at the tailgate, and you know what I mean, I dapped him up and shit, and he was like, "Oh, bro," he was like, "Oh, by the way, I fuck with your podcast." I'm like, "Bro, I ain't seen, bro. We didn't even follow each other on social media, but somehow, some way, the podcast got to him."
Damn,
you know what I mean?
that's crazy. Yeah.
So I was like, "That's hard. That's hard as fuck." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'll say to you, bro. I share that with you, and his little advice is like,
You got TikTok?
Nah.
TikTok's the way, bro.
Get one.
TikTok's the way.
The algorithm on TikTok
Way
goes so
different
much
than
harder
Instagram.
than Instagram.
Okay.
Your shit that you post on there, especially if you post consistently and get all the hashtags and shit in there.
Yeah.
Algorithm is so much easier and way more fluid on TikTok than Instagram.
Okay.
You'll reach so many more people. That's one thing we noticed since he started the TikTok is like say we'll post the same clip the same day at the same time. 24 hours later, you get like 15, 20 likes on Instagram versus like 50 on TikTok, and then plus you'll get engagement in the comments.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing TikTok's really known about is the comment section.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers really be having whole ass conversations in there.
Yeah.
So that's where also, like he said, get a TikTok, bro.
See, I ain't never really been on TikTok like that.
You got that's where it's at,
TikTok's
bro.
got more watch
That's-
time than YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where it's at right now. That's the wave, and especially since TikTok added a longer runtime for videos. Like you can watch a whole hour and a half, 2 hour movie on TikTok now.
For real?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
like they extended the watch times for videos.
Wasn't they trying to ban TikTok? Who was
They-
trying to ban TikTok?
the U.S. government because
For
they
real?
don't have control of it. So they're trying. So basically, the thing with TikTok is
Oh, yeah,
it's owned
yeah.
by a man who's from China, but he has no allegiance to the Chinese government.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So America doesn't like that he's Chinese. It's racist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Type
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Even though he has no affiliation with the Chinese government, the fact that he's Chinese and he owns TikTok, they don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
So what America, the government is trying to do, they're trying to get a piece of ownership of TikTok. But bro's like, I'm not selling you a piece of
Oh
it.
yeah, the censorship.
The
thing, huh?
censorship, because America has a lot of censorship
Yeah,
for shit.
because that's what Elon. That's why Elon Musk bought Twitter. I
By
heard.
Twitter, yeah. So just there's not as much censorship now.
Yeah.
But that's basically what's going on. You know what I mean? The Senate and the House were trying to like, you know what I mean, get him to be like, oh, bro, like sell us a piece of it, and he's like, nah, fuck you. Because as soon as I sell you a piece of it, you're going to censor a lot of shit. And that's what makes TikTok great is that you know what I mean, you can post something weird or not weird, you know what I mean, content or not content, and you're going to see all of it.
Yeah.
There is some censorships now. You can't post cannabis, no fighting,
Oh, really? No fighting?
or nudity.
On
For
TikTok.
sure,
Oh,
for sure.
nudity, yeah, but that's,
Nudity for sure. No cannabis, like even the plant or even the weed or you smoking. Can't do that. I've had multiple videos taken down for that shit. And then same thing with like obviously the nudity, but then you can get away with that though. You know,
yeah,
certain-
no, there's ways to get
There's
around
way
that.
to get around that.
Because
And then,
now there's like the search engines. If you type in even a basic word, you'll find some wild shit, bro.
yeah.
So I mean, but yeah, that's what happened with TikTok that you were finding out about. They just don't want bro to have it. America wants to have it, so that they can do what they want with it. But he's not gonna sell, bro.
Yeah.
That's basically the problem with
I
it.
hope not.
I hope not either.
Yeah,
'cause
hell no.
I like TikTok. TikTok's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's up with that.
Shit, I'm gonna be on TikTok doing a dance or something.
Well,
No, even just your music.
yeah, just
Nah,
post
nah,
your
yeah,
music.
Post your music,
yeah,
bro.
for
It's
sure.
gonna
Your
go
music
up.
videos, whatever music videos you have, you know, just post all your music videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, that's honestly where it's at when it comes to social media. Is TikTok. TikTok's like the biggest thing going right now.
Hey,
Because
y'all
you get
got
people-
Threads? Y'all be on that Thread shit on
I don't.
Instagram?
I don't.
I be seeing it though. They be
Yeah.
suggesting all the time on
Yeah.
this.
I'm about to say they
I ain't got on
suggest
it
it, but I ain't got there.
Yeah, I ain't got it either.
So can you? We're starting to wind down a little bit, bro. So can you, for the last thing before we allow you time to promote anything you got going on for the rest of this year and even next year, can you name your top 5 rappers? Because we do top 5s for everyone. That
Top
comes in.
5 rappers, like
Yeah.
of all time,
Of all time.
or
All
just
time
like
dead
all
or
time.
alive.
dead or alive.
Yep.
That's kind of hard.
I
really.
know. It's always.
It
it's
ain't
always
even got to
hard.
be in order either.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go. Shit, man. Shit, I'm gonna go. Tupac. 50. Just who I was, like, who also inspired me to make music. I'm gonna have to just give him this spot, Dizzy Wright.
Oh, Dizzy Wright, yep.
Yeah. Who else?
I know it's tough.
It's always tough.
It's
you got
tough.
Two more, right? Yeah,
You always have your top 3, and then the last 2 are the ones that always kind of, you know what I mean? You don't want to forget nobody.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, somebody who I used to really listen to a lot was Lil Herb.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Back in the day. Shit, this last one, I don't know. I don't really got a favorite rapper for real.
What about yourself?
I was gonna say that, but I thought that was cliche.
No, it's not
No, you
cliche.
can put that on there. Manifest that shit.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Lowki 100+, man.
Yeah.
So I fuck with that. So now, however time you want or need, just if you want to talk about any new music you're coming out with, any live performances you're doing, any music video shoots you're doing, just anything that involves, or even your clothing brand, anything that involves you personally, whether it's music or clothing wise. If you want to share anything that's going on for the rest of this year or even in 2025.
Yeah, we I started doing a lot more shit near the end of the year, so I'm gonna go into 2025 doing the same shit, just at a next level, higher rate. But yeah, I got more shirts coming. This is the first wave, like the rough draft of shit. You know what I'm saying? So copy one. The website gonna be up soon. I created the page for it a couple weeks ago, so I'll start sharing the page and shit like that. As far as music, I got my own personal shit going on. I got a personal mixtape coming soon. Once I figure out the name and shit, I got a lot of shit coming. And then I got a full circle tape with the guys on there, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be exciting because it's going to be like kind of like a rap group, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting, you know what I'm saying? And
who's producing the full circle tape?
Who's producing it? I work with a lot of producers in SAC. Right now I work with shout out Code 45 Skylit over 40 Bub and them.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out all them guys over there. Those is good people to work with.
Have you been fucking with Smoko Loco and them?
Yeah,
Are you on that
that's
tape?
The homie. Nah, I'm not on that tape, but he wanted me to get on that tape.
Okay, I'm on that tape with shout out E Solo. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that song with him.
Okay, yeah, that's dope because you and Smoke, on some real hip hop shit.
Yeah,
you
hell
feel
yeah.
me? That's dope. You feel me? Yeah, so shout out them guys over there. I will go to them more often than anybody. I fuck with somebody named Scotty. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him.
Off of in the north, off of what is it? Greenback.
Yep.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Scotty. He's from. I think he went to Sheldon or something.
Oh,
like
for real?
that. Yeah,
I gotta see his face or something.
I'm not too sure.
I'll tell you about who bro is.
Yeah,
He's hella cool.
Yeah. So shout out Scotty, and I just met Sag G a couple weeks ago. I just did some full circle shit up over there, and a couple solos. So Sag G too. So yeah, it's a couple. It's a lot of people out here, that's doing their thing.
Absolutely. I
With the
mean, when
music
it comes to your clothing job, bro, what's your Instagram so people can hit you up to buy this off of you?
My personal Instagram is L's up for Lowki, number 4, no spaces or nothing. But the Instagram is full circle 39s.
39s?
Yeah,
Okay.
Full circle 999.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
what about live performances, bro? You got any of those lined up or no?
Nah, I don't. I ain't actually never performed before.
No?
But actually, I got invited to the set that you finna be at.
When today?
Yeah.
Oh, right now?
You know what I'm talking about? It's a
With
performance.
Menlo?
Yeah, Mello.
Right there on Power in the Floor?
Yeah,
It was good. I'm about to be there too. I'm performing.
I got some homies that invited me. Platinum James.
Okay.
That's the homie. Shout out, bro. He invited me. He said if I come up there, we'll do a set together.
Bro, yeah. Take any chance you get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To get
You
out
just
there.
gotta get your name out there, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was thinking about doing an open mic because I got some lyrical shit. You feel me?
Absolutely.
You ever fuck with poetry or even take a verse and spit it like without a beat?
Nah, not live, but I got music where I could do that though.
Every Tuesday at this establishment from 7 to 9 p.m. they do a poets open mic. You can come up there. There's rappers who do the same thing. I'll take a rap song without a beat and just go up there and spit it.
Yeah, that's what's
So
up.
yeah, definitely, man. Get a chance to get out there and meet new people too.
Yeah, for sure.
Just networking. A place like this, bro, is just great for networking.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
They host events and shit like that all the time here.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I've learned too since starting this is like being around people that are here. You just get opportunities, bro, that you wouldn't even expect.
Yeah.
Like I mean, starting the podcast. I mean, we had a potential opportunity. I mean, I forgot with who, but I think it was Shima, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So like, just just shit here and there. You never know what could come your way, type shit. You know what I mean? So just get your name out there, bro. You know what I mean? Just promote the shit out of yourself and be out there. You gotta have some, feet on the ground type shit.
Yeah, facts.
But once you do, bro, I promise you, bro, like opportunities will always come.
Yeah.
I mean, networking opportunities are always there.
Yeah.
You just gotta get yourself in the room. You know
Right.
what I mean? That's all it is, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, bro. I'm happy for you, bro. It's good to see you, bro. I know it's been a minute,
Facts.
but it's dope as fuck to see you. It's nice to know you're doing well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Shout out to you, bro. Yeah. Shout out to you for your time. Appreciate it.
Nah, yeah, this is, you feel me? You gave me the opportunity. You feel me? This is part of promotion and shit. It's the type of shit that I need. So yeah.
Oh no, it's all
I appreciate
love.
y'all for letting me on.
It's all love, baby. It's all love over here. So shout out to you, bro. Clap it up for you, man. Appreciate you and your time.
Yeah.
December 14th, noon, live at noon. We have Joshua Flores. This is a guy I went to high school with. We're going to talk a lot about movies because, like I said, he's a writer, director, producer, and he acts in his own movies. He just recently, like a month or two ago, had his 3rd film festival in a row. So, bro's also killing it on that end as well. He's giving a lot of people a voice to show their independent films. And he had Lunis at his fucking film festival to perform I Got 5 on it.
Okay.
So
Loonies,
my bad. So, that was dope as fuck. So like I said, December 14th, live at noon, we're going to have Joshua on here. That's going to be fun. And for the last interview of 2024, we're going to have Thomas Downs. He works with DB Select, works with the youth, works with NFL players. So that's going to be a fun football conversation to be had. He was also my former high school football coach. So we get to talk about me a little bit if you want. Yeah, man, those are the rest of 2024. Again, bro, I appreciate you for coming on in your time.
I got a video dropping today, too.
Today?
Yeah.
What time?
At 6.
At 6? Well, what's your YouTube?
Elza for Lowki, same as Instagram.
Say less.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all, type that in. We'll try to put that in the description too as well. If you have the link up already.
Nah,
No,
I'm dropping it tonight.
You're dropping it tonight at 6. Okay, so go to his Instagram, go to his YouTube. Drop it tonight at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so you guys can get that video. I mean, that's gonna be live. That's gonna be dope as fuck. This is the Kuyu Can podcast. I am Jose, aka Puerto Rican Poppy. This is Kuyu Flip, and shout out to Lowki for coming on to the show.
Yeah, man.
I hope you guys have a great Saturday. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, and Christmas is coming up. You know what I mean? So have a blessed rest of your 2024 and a blessed rest of your Saturday. See y'all December 14th.